Hey guys, welcome back. It has been far too long since my last video, and I'm probably a little bit late on this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. This is going to be my top figures for 2023. I'm not going to do separate videos for elites and ultimates, so this is going to be kind of everything. Elites, ultimates, even fix-ups. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I had trouble. There were so many great figures this year. I had trouble narrowing it down to 10. So I do have two honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is this guy right here, which is the Ultimate Greatest Hits Series 1 Bret Hart. I missed out on this guy, the original release of this guy. I wasn't collecting wrestling figures at the time. Really wanted this figure, but I wasn't willing to pay the eBay scalper prices. So I was really happy to see this guy go up for retail because it is such a great looking figure. You got the removable jacket, so you can go for the entrance gear or the tights, but also getting a number of Bret Hart head scans to use for fix-ups. So one of the figures that I really wanted to desperately do a fix-up on is the Elite Survivor Series 4 Bret Hart, which came with this head here that I can only describe as a Gene Simmons look-alike. The head sculpt is awful, but the tights and everything else on the figure were great. So this was a good fix-up, and I was glad to get some extra Bret Hart heads. Next on my list is none other than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Another greatest hits. This is an Elite Greatest Hits Series 2 Shawn Michaels with his DX attire. This is a really good figure. I think I like him almost as much as the Ultimate Survivor Series, the Montreal Screwjob version of Shawn Michaels. And I think I am going to do an Ultimate conversion on this guy. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. That's it for honorable mentions. We'll get on to the top 10, starting at number 10, which is Build-A-Figure Vincent. So this is a very, very simple fix-up. It's just all Build-A-Figure parts, essentially. The entire top half is the Royal Rumble Build-A-Figure Virgil, and then the lower part is just the Survivor Series Build-A-Figure British Bulldog. I threw an NWO shirt on him, which I think came with a Ruthless Aggression Kevin Nash, maybe, not 100% sure on that, and then some Hollywood Hogan sunglasses to complete the Virgil look. So that is number 10. Number 9 on my list, another great looking figure, the ringside exclusive Defining Moments Mankind, based off of his attire from that Hell in the Cell match, complete with a back full of thumbtacks, a couple of head scans. The other head scan is his one without the mask, where he's got the tooth coming up through his nose, which looks fantastic. Myself, I prefer the masked look, but that is my number 9. Coming in at number 8, the Elite Survivor Series Jerry Lawler. I was really excited for this figure, mostly to have another commentator to go with JR when I do my figure photography. So really excited for this. He did come with a fantastic looking jacket. Unfortunately, it's not soft goods. It is rubber, and the arms are not very flexible. So if you put this on him, you're kind of limited to having his arms straight down by the side, which it looks okay, but it doesn't look as good. So I tend to pose him like this, and otherwise, like if the jacket had worked a little better, I think he probably would have been much higher in my list. But as it sits, he is my number 8. Number 7, another great figure I was really looking forward to getting, and I happened to stumble across him in Toys R Us. One day I was very happy to see him on the shelf. That's the Elite Legends 20 Mr. Perfect with the removable singlet, the towel. Just a great looking figure and a great character from the old WWF days. Coming in at number 6, this is a fix-up that I did. So this is my Bash at the Beach Hulk Hogan, which is basically a Legends 18 Hulk Hogan as far as the lower half and the accessories go. And then the top is an Amazon Fan Takeover Ultimate Hulk Hogan. I am going to do a little bit more work on this figure. Stay tuned for a video on that. I would like to use some acetone to remove the black eye, which is cool if you're using this as a WrestleMania 9 figure, but not really for Bash at the Beach. So stay tuned for that video. So my custom Bash at the Beach Hulk Hogan is number 6. Coming in at number 5, I was so looking forward to this figure. Obviously, is Razor Ramon. Scott Hall is my favorite character of all time. This is the Ultimate Edition 16, the standard Razor Ramon. Great head scans that came with this guy. I opted to use regular open hands rather than the open hands that came with them. I just find that they look a little cartoony. I think this is a much better look. Again, this is my number 5, Ultimate Edition 16 Razor. Coming in at number 4, another figure I was looking forward to for a long time and had to stop myself several times from paying way too much for one of the older ones on eBay. And this is the Elite 106 Paul Bearer. I don't know, this figure just came out really nice. The scale works well. He looks so good. So much detail. The bags under the eyes. Just such a great figure. Kind of kicking myself. I wish I had bought the Chase variant as well. But it is what it is. Number 4, Elite 106 Paul Bearer. Now we are down to my top 3. This was a difficult decision. I was kind of back and forth, and I probably rearranged the order of these several times. But this is kind of what I decided on. So number 3 is the Elite Target exclusive, then now forever together, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I really wanted a Stone Cold Steve Austin with shorts in my collection for a long time, so I was happy that they released this one. I did do a little bit of a fix up here. He's got an Ultimate Stone Cold head, using also the Ultimate shirt and hat, chain, Attitude belt from an Ultimate Edition Kane, or might have been a Triple H, I can't remember. But I think just a fantastic looking figure. The figure does look well with the kind of current version of Stone Cold, the current version head. But this, I don't know, turning him into like an Attitude Era Stone Cold is just, I've always wanted one. So he's very high on my list. Number 3. And number 2, I suppose you're probably wondering if he would show up again, but this is the other Ultimate Edition 16 Razor Ramon, the Chase version. He did come all in purple. You can see I have his original purple boots in the background here. I swapped out the boots. These are Amazon Fan Takeover Hulk Hogan boots. I was just kind of trying to rip off the look he was using for the curtain call incident. I think it's a nice touch. The thumbs, I actually use he does come with pointing thumbs with these, but I always like the ones with the taped fingers that came with the Legends Wolfpack Scott Hall. So I'm using those ones in there. And I don't know, just such a great figure. I've all 3 head scans are absolutely perfect, and I've used them for fix-ups on several Razor Ramon and Scott Hall figures. Just very happy to have multiples of this guy in my collection. And finally, the number 1 figure, without a shadow of a doubt, has got to be the Ultimate Edition Legends, The Rock. I really wanted the original version of this figure. It was another one that was really expensive on eBay. I held off. I'm glad I held off and got this guy at retail. Just a phenomenal looking figure. This screaming face head scan is probably my favorite head scan of all my figures. The fact that he's an ultimate, he's super posable, he's great for figure photography. It's also a character that has so many looks, iconic moments that you can recreate. Just a very photogenic figure, and I'm super happy to have this guy in my collection. There you go. That's my top 10. Go ahead, if you agree or don't agree, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Maybe there was somebody I missed. Obviously, these are only figures that I have in my collection. I don't collect every single figure, unfortunately, but if you've got some favorite figures that you think should have been included, maybe guys I should add to my collection, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.